what happens?
It starts with a healer who has been told, who's not sure. Then you will come to me and say, I want to get rich. Then I will make you to do something that I'm scared to do. I'm also going to explore with those body parts. That's why at the end of the day, people get arrested. And others will say, you need to bring a breast. Others, you say you need to bring eyes, things like that. I'll be lying to say, yes, it works. It doesn't. That's why we are seeing a lot of people getting arrested because it doesn't work.
Metro FM Talk with Faith Mangope. Monday to Thursday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. She's got your back as you get the bag.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Khusu Lady
Shows up
on Metro FM.
Yeah, jump. Yeah, make it jump. Yeah, make it jump. Yeah, you gotta make it jump. Pull up, say jump. One question, how many racks? Instagram post picture. You know, say follow me back. One man say this, one man say another thing. Call my other thing and another thing. For one thing and the only thing, make it jump.
People in front, I'm a people in front. Yeah, this body like yeah, this body like I'm a people in the back. I'm a people in the back. I'm a people in the trap. I'm a people in the trap.
Hey, I keep it 150. Write my number on the autograph. Swear this shit kinda trippy. Kid, she a hologram. Pardon me. Won't you accept my apology? I'm sorry for killing the game and making everybody look like they wannabes. It's whatever, it's what there's. Woo! We never run out of cash, yeah. Having fun like a motherfucker. They hit the dab. Woo! Turn around and hit the dab. Woo! Get it rich, you get it mad. Woo! Hit the car and do the milli rock. Yeah, where hit the dab. Ngazoba serious. Tina say la play stress. 200K on the neck piece. I got the kiss to the CD. Nobody doing bad. Looks like I'm the king now. I mean both arms wear platinum. This shit looks like I got twins now. They say rap about money too much. My subject matter's gonna need an adjustment. But ever since I became richer than your favorite rapper, I ain't give a fuck since fucking new in my old house. Old women in my new crib. You all follow in my footsteps. Well, put it on if the shoe fits.
Pull up, say jump. One question, how many racks? Instagram post picture. You know, say follow me back. One man say this, one man say another thing. Call my other thing and another thing. For one thing and the only thing, make it jump.
People in front, I'm a people in front. Yeah, this body like yeah, this body like I'm a people in the back. I'm a people in the back. I'm a people in the trap. I'm a people in the trap.
Ooh, all my people in the VIP, picking things from the other side. Be very careful with the beer. I seen them spaz, now I'm traumatized. A little change and never change. I drink a little sham for the pain. Man, if it's them all, then it's them all. I don't think I can never rephrase it. I'm getting calls for my cousin. Never seen that nigga my whole life. I had a talk with this kind of honey. I was thinking about fucking the whole time. Like get in the bag. Leave every recording device on the dashboard. After one look at my invoice, got a driver's license and a passport. Yeah, that means I'm about to go overboard. Overboard and overboard is what you think they're taking photos for. I am very important. Please, close all the curtains for me. They might be recording this. I'm not going out again till I get my rolly beer. Pull up, say jump. One question, how many racks? Instagram post picture. You know, say follow me back. One man say this, one man say another thing. Call my other thing and another thing. For one thing and the only thing, make it jump.
People in front, I'm a people in front. Yeah, this body like yeah, this body like I'm a people in the back. I'm a people in the back. I'm a people in the trap. I'm a people in the trap. The beat is 150. Nigga better sell a kidney. Never show them where the crib be. It's looking like it's Disney. Baby girl, get your tickets. Friends said it's been a minute. You know that the clock is ticking. You know I turn up for a living. I really do. And we popped a few things at the back of the club. Now we all in the mood. I done spilled on my shoes. Yeah, on the booze. These niggas is liars with the desires. They should be reviewed. Tell them the truth. My grill is ice cold. I hit it with the lights on. And she only dance to my song. Suck it like it's light bulb. Jumpin', bungee. Me and my niggas run the country. Sexy chubby with a fun be. Sexy chubby with a fun be. All you niggas
and some junkies. And Penny Sparrow is a monkey. All these girls, they want the shunnies. It's jungle fever like Jumanji.
Pull up, say jump. One question, how many racks? Instagram post picture. You don't know, say follow me back. One man say this, one man say another thing. Call my other thing and another thing. For one thing and the only thing, make it
all my people in the front. All my people in the front. Yeah, this body like the. Yeah, this body like the. All my people in the back. All my people in the back. All my people in the trap. All my people in the trap.
From the echoes of 76 to the playlists of today. We honor the past and empower the present. This Tuesday on Metro FM. Metro FM. It's where you want to be.
Don't it sound international? It's international.
Ndaba laba ngatabazi benza
Slick.
awubheka ukuthi lama haters bheke kanjani awuphela thina masithanda singayithatha le ndaba sikushiya umile sithathe lo mntana wenza kodwa sanga ngokula wena just do like I do like I do I wanna just do like I do like I do ngayisuka Hey, masidlula dakushunga intuthu nesidudlu ngasuthi buhlu nale phuthe ngamudlu umuntu ngapha kusha isigubhu ubuzuku ayishuthi kuphi ivuzu tutu awusho kuphi umuntu oh are you that dude with the booze ozobuza ukuthi who's that boo and then lose mamela K Naima ngenza ama K Naima nalo mntana trying to climb up sex so good thinking about it is a mine mayisuka makenga ma ay mawufuna ukuchupa busha ubhekele ingane ndaba laba ngatabazi benza awubheka ukuthi lama haters bheke kanjani awuphela thina masithanda singayithatha le ndaba sikushiya umile sithathe lo mntana wenza kodwa sanga ngokula wena just do like I do like I do I wanna just do like I do like I do ngayisuka sangzola la sojive sangzola la sangzola la sojive sangzola la Aibo turn up and gaga I'm telling late up big ban cause they all want meat and meat Aibo ingane gaga when I'm on my issue is like him to zokutindeze ngifuna umntana osimple ophetha ama tissue zofinike Aibo ngizonibhekisa ibicycle lo mntana blind yo ezamjo zomreyisi guide my man night das kodwa zange ngithi ungasplash it's my crap night ninjala na yim now yeah
كيف لعبة نازو ساشستين توفتا لا not so I take a queen so finda but money grows on trees right it's a cool lisa I'm about them a D-Bucks holy it's cool to chill with chicks but not when they drop you. Woman fish a gun. Your feels could kill, hoop and feel, but nah, yellow in the shopping. No hits, no haters. That's just not right. Like porn flicks on data, I do 6 gigs in one night.
awubheka ukuthi lama haters bheke kanjani awuphela thina masithanda singayithatha le ndaba sikushiya umile sithathe lo mntana wenza kodwa sanga ngokula wena just do like I do like I do I wanna just do like I do like I do ngayisuka Ngasuka ma.
DJ Slick, Questa, Flaba, do like I do. Nobody doesn't like you do, you know that, right? Happy Youth Day. 21 minutes after 11 o'clock, please, if you are maybe on your cell phone, maybe you're home wanting to watch what's happening live in studio, head on over to our YouTube page. That's Metro FM's YouTube page, our Facebook page as well. See us streaming live as we have a very, very insightful conversation up next. Our guest is in studio. We're ready.
It's Big Red Weekend. For 4 days only, ShopRite's bringing you up to 50% off on deals like 2 500-gram bricks of Rama Original Fat Spread for 45 Rand, 1 liter Clover Custard for just 20 Rand, 1 kg Kellogg's Cornflakes only 59 Rand, a Jumbo Pack Huggies Dry Comfort or a Value Pack Huggies Gold Nappies or Pants just 139 Rand, and a 20-liter Essentials Manual Microwave for 800 Rand. Valid till Monday, 16 June. Big Red Weekend. Only at ShopRite.
It's 22 minutes after 11 o'clock, and of course, this Youth Day on Breakaway with Kutso Tledi. We honor the past by empowering the present. That's exactly what we are doing and why we are coming to you live on so many platforms this morning. Thank you so much for joining us as we commemorate the youth of 76 and their courage. They fight. We also turn our attention to the youth of 2025 who face a new struggle, economic emancipation. And that's exactly it. Throughout the day, here on Metro FM, it's all about equipping young people with tools, with knowledge, and opportunities to build a better financial free future. And right here on Breakaway, we are ringing that school bell on the power of alternative income streams. Finally, can you and I have that conversation from the rise of the gig economy to digital platforms that are creating brand new ways to earn in a rapidly changing world. And of course, joining us this morning for this conversation is someone who's walked the talk. This is my brand partner. This is a man that I love with all my heart. And taking the time on Youth Day to come and have this conversation really means a lot. An award-winning entrepreneur, a business speaker, a youth empowerment champion of note. Ladies and gentlemen, help me just give a round of applause to this man. Bulelani Balabala, good morning and welcome. Happy Youth Day.
No, man, happy Youth Day. I'm super chuffed and stoked to be in studio this morning. Yeah?
Usali Youth Mar.
No. I think I'm 2 years out.
Yeah.
And I think according to me, I mean, over 30, I don't know. I think that youth is questionable over 30.
No, man, 18 to 35. Nah, we still youth. Bulelani.
No, you know what I think sometimes? I think that obviously, I think from an inclusivity perspective, I'm totally for it.
Sure.
But I think sometimes we need to run and operate with the mindset that says maybe when you're over 25 or 30, you're no longer young, only because it's going to light a fire up your bum and get you moving. Where sometimes the illusion of time, puts us in a position where we become complacent and lazy, and sometimes we don't do the things that we need to do. But I think if you're operating against the mindset that says the clock is against you and you don't have the time you think you have, maybe you might start actually moving that dream or that thought into reality.
I love that.
And just me hypothesizing.
I love that that bell that you're ringing in my mind and thought that you're planting in our minds. But somebody was saying Happy Sarafina Day. Are we going with that one or no?
Nah, definitely not. I think for me, what the day really speaks to, right, is June 16, it's freedom, but definitely wasn't free, and we are not yet economically free.
Talking about that, Bulelani, from where you are standing, please be honest with me. Do you think the youth of 2025 are fully trapped and tapped into the opportunities available to them, or are there still major gaps between what's out there and what's being accessed?
I mean, there's definitely major gaps, right, between what's out there and what's accessed. But I think really at the cusp of it all is really just mindset, right? I mean, obviously we've noted over the years that government to a degree has great and amazing products, but it's just the misinformation, or rather the information not getting to the actual recipients. And also on the other side there's almost a mindset of, sometimes you'd say, entitlement, right? Not necessarily across the broad spectrum. I think for the individuals who really believe that they're owed stuff,
And I think, which is why for me, I always advocate for operate on a zero base. Even though the sign on the wall says our job is to give you 5,000 Rand a month or 100,000 Rand a month, operate as if they didn't even put up that sign. Because I think what it does is that it puts you in a position where you are humble, you've got a sense of humility towards the opportunity. When you develop the sense of humility, you've got respect, and the mindset is, I don't deserve this, so I'm going to make sure that I over show up and I over dedicate myself to the opportunities that are out there. But I think for me, I think what I've seen happening over the years is, although there is support in various instances, but I think that we sometimes move with the hype, right?
Sure.
So there was a big 4IR hype and we negated other industries. Now there's a big AI tech hype and startup tech community, and we're creating other industries. But I think we're forgetting a couple of key things. What is innovation? Innovation is when two different industries or more collide and they combine into one thing to provide seamless living, seamless operational functionality for businesses, even for customers. So what does that mean? That means that we then need to move away the focus, especially from an innovative perspective, in saying your innovation is not innovation unless it's got tech capabilities.
Sure.
We need to start to say, what business do you run and how do we help you build technical capabilities either to your business, to your career, or to your academic life.
Come on, and that's why we're here this morning talking about things that we need to be thinking about. And of course, you can join into the conversation. I mean, I'm asking you, what's the one alternative way you are earning money right now? Share with us. Maybe somebody listening or watching right now might grab that opportunity and think, hey, I'm sitting here on Youth Day. Maybe this is a great idea to bounce off from. Maybe one side hustle you believe young people should be exploring in 2025. Well, Elani, we often hear that the opportunities are out there, but many young people still struggle to take full advantage of them. What do you think are some of the biggest barriers standing in the way of young people in 2025?
I mean, I think over and above, I sort of started on it, right, which is really at the heart of it really is just mindset, right? And I think when we talk about mindset, and I think in narrowing it down to the conversation that we're talking about, I think it's mindset and ego. And I'll tell you what I mean. I mean, the mindset says there are certain opportunities I'm looking for that are aspirational, because individuals or human beings are motivated by two things, the pain of a thing or the pleasure of a thing. But sometimes the pleasure of a thing overwhelms the fact that you overlook the opportunities that are immediately available to you, and then you almost assume a posture of someone who has arrived or who doesn't assimilate themselves as taking advantage of those opportunities that are right in front of you. So it's almost as if you walk through life with blinkers that don't see the opportunities that are immediate to you, but you only see the ones that are aspirational to you. So I think really for me, the big part is really, to ask yourself, really, are those opportunities not truly available to you? And I think for me, in simplifying the mindset, I think I'll use a word, like dumb it down, but I'm not necessarily saying that you're not dumb or intelligent. Sure. But what we're trying to say is that simplify it. What can you do that costs you less than 100 Rand that can keep you moving?
Come on.
That thing is not the ultimate goal. Right? Because what we then conflate sometimes is the ultimate goal with the reality of where you are right now. So I'm in a group of friends and there's 5 or 10 of us, but I'm the one who's unemployed and I've lost everything, but all of them have got cars, but we meet every weekend. Why can't we meet every weekend, but I'm the one washing their cars and they pay me? The issue is that I think that my mindset has set me in a position where I am like them, and because I am like them, I've got an ego about it. Imagine what people will say, or they'll say when I'm washing their cars. But in reality, I'm not in an economic position to be taking that position. So sometimes we take positions that have got economic implications, but we have not yet arrived at a particular vantage point. And I think being able to remove those blinkers opens you up to the opportunities. Sometimes we have these conversations and then we ask, what are the winning industries? I don't think the conversation is what are the winning industries. What are the things that you need to be doing now to get yourself in motion? Why? Because when you are not in motion, your brain locks up. When your brain locks up, doesn't matter how big or great that opportunity is, you are still going to be complacent, show up late, don't show up late and deliver things half and complain all the time. Why? Because you've got a mindset, an entitlement mindset to the opportunities that are placed before you. So I think for me is one needs to then take a couple of steps back and then weigh out, where are you in your life right now? What are some of the things that you could actually be doing right now that will impact where you are in the next 5 or 6 years.
And that's why he is here. Breakaway, we are ringing that school bell on the power of alternative income streams, from the rise of the gig economy to digital platforms that are creating brand new ways to earn in a rapidly changing world. Joining us in studio, we have an award-winning entrepreneur, business speaker, and youth empowerment champion. Love this man, Bulelani Balabala, joining us. Perhaps you'd like to join in on our conversation. Please do. Send us that voice note, 060-552-7303. Let's talk. What are one alternative ways or many ways that you are earning money right now? Share with us perhaps one side hustle you believe young people should be exploring in 2025. And of course, we'll have this chat with Bulelani in studio with us. The music does not go anywhere. It's Youth Day. How are you celebrating it? With us? Thank you. my fave, KB. Not only is she beautiful, but the vocals. Our Musica. Metro FM, it's where you want to be at 37 minutes after 11 o'clock. Good morning to you if you're streaming us live on our YouTube page, Metro FM. And of course on Facebook, I see you. Hi, family. SABC Plus family, thank you so much for downloading the app and for joining us this morning. It is all things Youth Day special. Earning opportunities is what we are touching on this morning. Joining us in studio, an award-winning entrepreneur, business speaker, youth empowerment champion, Bulelani Balabala joining us. And if you just tapped into your radio, we are talking about the now and then, looking at the alternative income streams that are now not only accessible but tailor-made for youth. Finally, this one. Got this coming through from Gitu Metsi saying, last hour, great conversation, tuned in. Hashtag breakaway with Kutso Teledi. Thank you so much. And geez, Bulanani, we've got this message here. I'm going to keep this person anonymous saying, I am literally tuning into the radio right now. I've been trying to find out what my talent is, or anything that I can do with my hands that I can use to earn supplementary to my salary. I've been trying to find one way just this year to make a new income stream, especially for my introverted self. Perhaps I'll get something from your conversation this morning. Bulelani, let's talk about that. Let's unlock the how, especially when we're talking about work ethic. Bulelani, in a world that celebrates soft life and shortcuts, what would you say to a young person listening right now about the real value of discipline, about consistency, about showing up?
You know the biggest lie that not necessarily directly told, but is experienced through people that have done well in their individual careers, is that they make difficult things seem very easy. To someone who's a novice mind, who's looking at them and looking at their careers, it seems like they can just wake up tomorrow and do exactly what they're doing. And I guess in this almost instant world where there's instant microwave, there's live streaming, there's all this thing that almost happens at a push of a button, we have negated the fact that even though you're going to work very, very smart, you never ever stop working hard. Because at every single level or step that you need to iterate and move your life to the next step, it never, ever, ever, ever stop working hard. Because also working hard means that you are putting in the time to graft to develop a better you. You're spending that time in the gym for that 2 hours so that you can look great for the next 22 hours throughout the day. You know, you're spending that time meditating for an hour in a day so that you can be able to deliver impeccable work at the end of the day. There's no way you can automate that. So the biggest challenge is that we want to automate every part of our life, and we should not be automating every single part of our life. There are parts of our life that need you to be deeply connected to, which is why all of us are living in moments in life, but we are never present, purely because we're never there for the graft. We're there to just wanting the easy and the soft life. And there's nothing wrong, guys, listen to this, about wanting to live an amazing, great life and a soft life and a comfortable life.
Sure.
But you need to understand that, you know, being able to work hard, being able to have the work ethic and the discipline that says that you're going to develop you, means that you are willing and you are taking a deliberate step each and every day to move your life to the next level. I mean, all of us, I mean, we're in June right now, which is almost half into the year, right? Which means that, you know, majority of us started on a high with, you know, with goals, with dreams, with milestones and all these things. When we sort of get to the mid part of the year, we are sort of assimilating with, it's been difficult, it's been tough. We get into July, August, maybe we're thinking of handing in the towel, we'll do it again next year.
Yeah.
But we're forgetting a couple of things. I mean, the mind of a human being works on neurological paths that are motivated by reward centers. And the biggest challenge that we keep focusing on this big thing, but not awarding ourselves for this little bit milestones that we take each and every day that gets us to where we need to go.
Come on.
You do not try to replace hard work, Bafetu. Deliver. If you have been called into an interview at 8 o'clock, show up at 7, dude. If you have been called in for an opportunity at a time, then show up way earlier than everybody else. Why? Because you might find that sometimes you don't even qualify for that opportunity, but it will be hired purely on merit because you are demonstrating your values and your character. And one of the biggest things which we lack in, I guess, in this day and time is the lack of great service delivery. So when you are able to demonstrate beyond an MBA, beyond a CA, beyond a DPCOM degree, beyond your matric, beyond your circumstances, you are able to deliver against all circumstances, guess what? Opportunities come to you. Why? Because we live in a time where abantu bathengisa ayikho, and the ayikho asithengisa, akunamuntu odla ayikho. You need to show up 100% all the time.
That's why he's here. Let's have the conversations coming through. 060-552-7303. Talk to us, family.
Hi, Huso and the
Hi.
team. This is Nelly from Cape Town.
Hi, Nelly.
Epongweni. I highly, highly recommend multiple streams of income. Salary one is never enough, guys. In this economy, it is never enough. Even if you sell anything, just about anything, that's gonna be profitable, at least so that you can make ends meet. I'm currently running a licensed tavern.
Nice.
It's a very challenging business, though. I'm also transporting school kids. I get about 2 to 3 trips. So at least it does something. It does make a change towards the end of the month. Yeah, everything is expensive, by the way. Food, fuel, alcohol, entertainment, clothes. So let's just try. Thank you.
Let's just try.
Go in store, promote a brand, educate people. Good morning, Coots.
Morning,
this is
Mama.
Lesakha from Tembisa.
Hi, Lesakha.
One side hustle I'd recommend for the youth out there to try is a promotion job. So being a promoter, you basically go in store, promote a brand, educate people about it, drive sales. It usually pays a lot more than a 9 to 5. So depending on the agency you're with and the rate that it pays, you can make close to 10K in a month if you have good promotions.
Jeez. Now, you're joining us right now. I'm just asking you, what is the one alternative where you are earning money and trying to get that money right now? Again, I read a comment, a DM coming through from Anonymous, just saying, I'm going to sit and listen to the conversation because I'm struggling. I've got a job. I am grateful, but I need a sense of, let's go. Let's earn more than just one salary. And I'm seeing that you're saying that you're an introverted self. Let the extrovert come out. Bulelani is joining us in studio. Perhaps you have a one-side hustle you believe young people should be exploring. I'm seeing and I'm hearing a lot of promotion. Bulelani, is there any agreement or disagreement to any of the voice notes sent through?
No, totally no disagreement. I mean, I'm totally in agreement with all of them. And I think we are really at the cusp of today's conversation, really the deep foundation of it is, what are you selling? Because if there's one thing that is guaranteed, a poverty buster, if there's one thing that's guaranteed to move your life to the next level, to provide financial means, to then allow you to live the life that you want to live, is for you to sell. But the biggest challenge is that we think that we can't sell because of our personalities and our archetype. But sales is like going to the gym and wanting to develop a bicep or triceps or whatsoever. It's a muscle. You need to exercise that muscle. You then need to get a piece of paper, write down your script on a piece of paper, practice it in front of the mirror, and then ask 5 or 6 other people around you what they think of your pitch. But most importantly, the moment you start selling and you sell a product, you see, one of the things that sort of keeps us sometimes from selling is, apart from the fact that we are scared of the rejection. And you guys need to understand that the rejection is actually what builds you, right? Rejection is actually what grows you, what moves you to the next level, especially when you have changed your perspective and ideals around it. We procrastinate the things that we should be doing because we think that there are certain people that were born to walk on the red carpet of life. But no one was born to be special or live an elite life over you, But at the end of the day, when we choose to sell and we choose to harness the skill, we are actively choosing our success. But for me, I think it's not necessarily only the practice. Perfect practice makes perfect. What does that mean? It means that if you've got 2 or 3 clients who've invested in you, and by investment they've bought a product, whether you made 1 rand or 5 rand, those are the people that you need to be asking why they bought from you. Because you know what that then does? It then gives you a customer profile and an archetype of the type of people that like your product, so that you don't stand in front of people and they ask you, who is this product aimed at? And you just said, no, this product is aimed at black women. But that's an ignorant start. No product is ever for everyone. Every product is bought by people purely because it speaks to certain keynotes in those individuals. So sell, bafethu thengisa mfethu thengisa jo. Find something to sell. And I think when I say find something to sell, find someone who's got products and resell their products. Build your own products, because you know what you then do is that you build the credibility when you sell other people's products that says to someone else who might have the money to give to you that you've got skin in the game. Sometimes we want the money, but we don't have skin in the game. And in most cases, when we say that we need money to start, we are negating to actually say is that, we actually need customers. So into idinga mfethu ama customer ngela ma excuse uthengisa mfethu.
Jeez. Are you hearing this, South Africa? Are you hearing this? Geez, I must also just let you know, if you're watching right now, are you watching what Bulelani is saying in studio? I'm going to play some more of your voice notes. They're coming through. Many this morning. This is what I'm talking about. Let's engage with you, the youth of South Africa.
Morning, Kuskut.
Morning.
Morning, Kupedi. Morning to Mr. Bulelani. Kut, I hear Bulelani, but my thing is, not all of us are like business minded or business driven. Yeah, that's why some of us go to school. That's why some of us like pursue the thing of going to school. But now, what do you do in this? Because like we study, get degrees, get diplomas, but then still you get those internships for like 2 years, and then despite the stipend like 4,000 or 6,000, but then after 2 years, then you stay at home. What can be done, or what can we do as young people to change that, or to speak to the people at the higher levels who can change that for us? Because this thing of internship, yes, it does help us, but to a certain extent, it also destroys us.
My gosh. Bulelani, any response there?
I mean, I like that. I think first and foremost, having an entrepreneurial mindset doesn't necessarily mean that you need to have a business. A business is a tool as much as a job is a tool, as much as going to school is a tool. It's how you utilize it. So the biggest part for me, especially on that last part around the internships, because a lot of young people go in and then the internship ends. I think for me, you then need to then map out who is the hardest working and most paid individual in that organization.
Okay.
Work like that individual, but with the stipend that you are getting. You know, work like that individual with the little stipend that you are getting. Why? Because in most cases, we only want to increase the effort that we put into the work once we get the right pay. I think that's almost skewed, and I think in my own personal experience, put in the work that sets you apart. Why? So that when that executive doesn't show up to work ill, doesn't show up because they couldn't make it genuinely and there's a crisis, they can call you to take over in that time. Majority of the opportunities I've got, I didn't get them because I was the most qualified. I got them because I was auditioning on the side of the person who had the job. That when that person didn't show up, I was the one who was called for that opportunity. And guess what? I deliver,
yes.
I show up.
Yes.
There's no longer room for that individual in that position because I'm taking over that position. So work as if you're already in charge and entitled to that room.
I pray that you heard that, because that was for you and you alone, my queen, especially somebody who had the same question as you. Join us right now. We're tapping into the now and the next, looking at the alternative income streams that are not only accessible but tailor-made for the youth this Youth Day. June 16, you're listening to us, you're watching us on Metro FM. Of course, you can stream us live on www.metrofm.co.za. SABC Plus, we're streaming live. Metro FM YouTube, we're streaming live. Facebook, we're streaming live as well. Let me take a call. Sikhe, good morning.
Hey, so sanbonan, no, in fact, I'm standing on my toes. But
come on.
You know what? This is what I want to hear. But I'm checking. Can't we have this weekly, in fact? Can't we have a 15-minute weekly of something that will revive?
I love this, Sikhe. I love the energy.
Please
I love
propose,
the energy.
propose, just a 10 minutes of something like this. Bulelani, I'm preparing a slot for you, my guy. Don't worry.
I love that. But Sikhe, on a serious note, right? And I love and appreciate the fact that you're saying, can we have this every day? We need more of this. This is very encouraging. But Sikhe, is there any question or anything you'd like to contribute to the conversation we're having in terms of the youth and accessing more income streams and how we can do it and how you are doing it, Sikhe?
Look,
sure.
One thing that I want to contribute and add on this conversation is that one, there's Thomas Edison, the guy that invented light. When he was interviewed in one of his interviews, saying, my guy, you failed 400 times, but you continued into inventing or trying to bulb or bring this light thing up. What kept you going? His response was, I've never failed 400 times, but I know 400 ways that won't make a light, a bulb to be light. You understand? So, with that being said, one thing it is in us, and there's always in us something that says one can do it.
Yes,
and if someone did it next to you, so I can do it. But okubaluleke kimi ukuthi one must stay hungry. Kunombhalo obhala kahle mawufunda uMshumayeli 9 verse 10 uthi whatsoever your hand findeth to do it with all might. So in life we all come across an opportunity and times, but it is in us that we might identify ourselves in a position of influence, then maximize our potential. As small as something is, I believe Uguti, everyone, and we can achieve this. No, thank you. I don't have much to say. I'm in business myself, but listening to Bulelani, it says I can still do better than this.
Amen.
I sell bricks, I sell sand and ready mix things. Sure. On the other side, I'm into logistics. But however, there is no small money. You know, in terms of with so to everyone who's listening, there's no small money. As long as you can make profit on it, definitely you can grow.
Come on, Sihle. I know. Bulelani, I have to agree with, even the way that he built up that story and how he landed on what he does and what he's doing and how you're inspiring him. So that is why you're here, Bulelani. There are thousands of people listening right now. There are many young entrepreneurs who started something and they are in that tough middle ground where motivation is slipping and progress feels slow. It is always, you mentioned this, instant gratification. But what would you say to that young person today who is feeling discouraged, but still, banally steam, man? They've got that steam and it wants to come up, but they don't know how. In closing, Bulelani.
I think in closing, I think for me, find your why, and I'll also share with you how you find it. Find your why, because on the darkest days, it's going to remind you why you got in the first place. A lot of young people ask me, how do I find my why? You definitely don't find it stagnant. Find stuff to do. Find something to do with your hands and do it consistently, whether it's volunteering your time or showing up, because what you're doing when you're constantly moving is that you are telling the mind that see opportunities, do opportunities, and take advantage of everything that you have around you. At the end of the day, there are 4 key things I'd like to share in closing. Please. The first one, show up 100% and show up as you are. Don't overthink the start. Start with what you have and you'll navigate as you move along. The biggest the biggest cell phone brand in the world right now started as a spaza shop in its own country. Sometimes we undermine the way that we start because we want to have a perfect start. There is no perfect start. Your immediate start in that moment is perfect. Why? Because you're consistently changing and improving as you move along. The second thing is to have the confidence. Don't have any imposter syndrome. The one consistent thing I've been saying this year is whenever we say that we are starting small, we need to remember one thing. That small start is a resource start, not a mindset start. When you get in the room and you're sitting with presidents, you do not talk on the level of your internet cafe that's got one computer, or the level of your shop or the level of your business, or no. You talk on the presidential level. Why? Because you are deliberate. You're spending that hour, 2 hours every single day, developing yourself, listening to the right content. So you are not a small business in mindset. You're a small business in your infrastructure. Meaning, in actual fact, the business might be small, but the founder is definitely not small. The last and definitely not least, get things done, Buffett. Talk is cheap, numbers don't lie. Show up, Buffett. It's closed. They are no longer taking applications. Keep showing up, because majority of the opportunities I got them going there, even though I saw on the social media platforms and they say that they had capacity. I still went everywhere, because sometimes you need to show people how hungry you are and how bad you want that opportunity. And every single day you wake up in the morning, you need to ask yourself a simple question: how bad do you want it? The only way we'll gain economic emancipation is when we get things done, we talk less, we show up and we deliver, and we make known that this opportunity is ours. Get things done, Bafethu.
That's our breakaway note. That is it. Someone who walks the talk. An award-winning entrepreneur, business speaker, a youth empowering champion, Bulelani Balabala, joining us in studio. This is my brand partner, man. You go far. Bulelani, you're incredible. Youth Day special right on Breakaway, earning opportunities. You know what, Bulelani, let me do this. We'll come back.
Young, gifted, unstoppable. Metro FM celebrates the spirit of the youth.
Thanks for what you guys do for us, and I appreciate it a lot.
Bold enough to dream, loud enough to lead.
It's a beautiful thing to see.
We celebrate you with the beat that drives the nation. Metro FM. It's where you want to be.
3 minutes for us to say goodbye. Bulelani, if there's anyone that would like to follow you, that would like to engage with you deeper than this, you know that ambition like see our phone call and the voice notes we've been getting, they want to continue that conversation. Where can we follow you on the social, sir?
I mean, every social media platform, it's Bulelani Bala. On every single social media platform, Bulelani Balabala. And I think the great thing is that my team and I put out content every single day, Monday to Friday. Then equally so, we've got these workshops we do around the country nationwide. The next one is in Tzaneen. It's called the Kasi Business Workshop. After that, we're in Northern Cape in Khalishiwe, so you could join us for tea. But I'd definitely be amiss if I didn't give a shout out to the guys who gave me my breakfast in bed yesterday in the morning, my sons. And they made sure, they said, you must make sure you give us a shout out. Zuko and Mzi, I love you guys, man.
Zuko and Mzi, we love you so much. Bulelani, you have been incredible. I think I'm going to leave it here. They walk so we could run. We run so others can fly. On this Youth Day, my breakers, may your dreams be your protests and your purpose be your power. Loko babutisa kurufama na manu bajele kurufama na Khutso Theledi. Given Baloyi, the Naked DJ, Bulelani, my king, and of course, Khopedi Dilokwe, and you. Let's break away tomorrow. God bless you. Happy Youth Day. We're out. One, two. Ay, Fambeni. I didn't forget.